Epilogue, the echo of the game. The game was over. The board cleared. Yet the phantom hum of algorithms still whispered. In the periphery of his mind, a ghostly echo of battles fought and won. He had found solace, yes, and perhaps even a fragile peace. But the mind that had once bent reality to its will, that had seen patterns where others saw chaos, could never truly be unburdened. The old man, the architect of his own destiny and the downfall of empires, now stood at the precipice of an unwritten future. He had won the war, but the silent internal drama of a life, defined by risk, by calculation, by the relentless pursuit of an elusive truth, would forever play on. The greatest gamble, he knew, was not on the outcome of a match, but on the enduring silence that followed the final, decisive move. And in that silence, the true game of his soul had only just begun. He woke before dawn, as he always had, not to the blare of an alarm, but to an internal clock, a vestige of years spent anticipating the subtle shifts of the world. The village was still asleep, shrouded in the cool, pre-dawn mist. Elena slept soundly beside him, her breathing soft and even. He watched her for a moment, a quiet tenderness he rarely allowed himself to acknowledge. This was the peace he had sought, a peace found not in victory, but in surrender. Yet, even in this tranquility, the echoes persisted. He would catch himself sometimes analyzing the flight of a bird, calculating its trajectory, or observing the subtle tells in a villager's face, instinctively searching for a hidden motive, a vulnerable point. The mind, honed into a weapon, for so long did not simply forget its purpose. It merely found new, less destructive targets for its relentless logic. The phantom hum of algorithms, though no longer a threat, was a constant, almost comforting presence in the periphery of his consciousness. It was the ghost of battles fought and won, a testament to a life lived on the edge of the impossible. He had bent reality to his will, seen patterns where others saw chaos, and dismantled empires with nothing but intellect and audacity. This legacy, this profound understanding of the world's hidden mechanisms, could never truly be unburdened. He rose quietly, careful not to disturb Elena. On his small wooden desk, next to his half-finished carving of a soaring eagle, lay a blank notebook. He picked up a pen, its weight familiar in his hand. He had sworn off the game, sworn off the schemes, but the internal drama of his life, defined by risk and calculation, would forever play on. He began to write not formulas or strategies, but observations about the subtle shifts in the village market, the unspoken alliances between neighbors, the tiny human glitches that made life so beautifully unpredictable. He wrote about the silence that followed the final, decisive move, the profound quiet that was both a reward and a challenge. He was no longer the curt, the wolf, the phantom gambler. He was simply an old man, living out his days in a quiet village, sharing tea with a woman who saw his soul. But within him, the true game of his soul had only just begun. It was a game of acceptance, of forgiveness, of finding meaning in the ordinary. And in this new, unwritten chapter, the greatest gamble of all was not on the outcome of a match, but on the enduring capacity of a hardened heart to finally, truly be free. The board was cleared, yes, but the possibilities, stretching out before him like the vast, silent dawn, were infinite.